Hey, you're listening to Tarot Songs, a podcast mixing tarot cards with original music created by Sydney, Australia-based artist Feloka. That's me. Each episode, I go into detail over a tarot card and then I layer it with an original piece of music as its soundtrack. The music is especially created with the particular tarot card in mind, making it a very unique listening experience. For the one-card readings, I refer to the Rider-Waite-Smith deck and Barbara Moore's Steampunk deck. I also refer to texts by Joan Bunning, Barbara Moore, and others. It's a pretty exciting journey. I'm really looking forward to reinterpreting the tarot with authentic, original music, and I hope you'll stay with me on the journey of exploration and imagination. I do have to give out a trigger warning, as these cards are inquisitive by nature. I reference experiences, some of my own, some are of others, that reflect trauma, PTSD, complex trauma, anxiety, depression, and other experiences, and feelings that may be uncomfortable or that may feel unsafe for you. The show notes will tell you where to skip ahead so that you can go straight to the music piece, and I will always play the music piece as a solo track towards the end of each podcast episode so that it may hopefully help you facilitate your own readings or your own creative practice, whatever it may be. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on social media so that whenever a new episode is released, you'll be notified and you can take a listen. Let's get started on today's episode. Welcome to episode 14 of Tarot Songs. I've chosen the Magician as the card for this episode. It is also the first card in the Major Arcana, balanced by the High Priestess card, which is the second card in the Major Arcana. The Magician is someone who has harnessed many years of skill and expertise. They've put a personal spin on their skill set, and their output is unique to them. The Magician is symbolic of the accumulation of your willpower, your skill set, and how connected you are to your environment as well as to yourself and the skills you possess. It is a card that urges you to act with awareness and concentration, and it encourages you to really tap into the spirit of being in this realm and using all the energy that's coming to you and transmuting it into something else that only you can interpret, because only you have the specific skill set, expertise, knowledge, and experience that you have. When I look at the Magician card, I'm reminded of magic. Magic, not in the sense of magic tricks or illusion, although those are absolutely a part of it. But by magic, I am thinking about how an artist is able to interpret experiences and things they have been exposed to into a creative outcome, like say a piece of artwork like a painting or a photograph or a song or a book. And that particular output is very uniquely theirs because they were able to reinterpret what are already existing in this world, put all those things together and spill out something that changes the whole mix. So as the Magician appears in your reading, it is a reminder to create, to put together your willpower and your skill set and connect them together and interpret them in a way that only you can interpret them, that is unique to your identity. In order to do this, you need to either have a very clear idea of what it is that you want to create, or there's a great driving force that's urging you to create, even though you may not know what the outcome of it is. It is to remind you to harness that energy and to go forth and trust yourself and trust your experiences, trust your skills, and to just go and create what you intuitively feel like you need to create. And I like to call this process creating magic. When you think of something like a great piece of music, the creation of that music is indeed magical. To have created a piece of music, you would have needed to have already formed a set of skills that you've been working on and practicing for a very long time in order for you to reach that capacity of performance. And then you require willpower, which is the urge, the need, the drive, the fire to make something out of nothing. And then comes the accumulation, or the mix, the ability to transmute your skill set, your experience, and all the influences that have reached you throughout the course of your lifetime that has resulted in a very unique and very specific interpretation that only you can make. So I would like to reference a section of Barbara Moore's book for her steampunk series, where she describes the magician. And she writes, "Creating magic requires, first and foremost, an understanding of your will. You must know what it is you want to create." I do think here that sometimes you may not know what the outcome is, but the urge to want to create is what I think she means here. Second, you will need to bring your very best skills into play. Third, magic requires connection with the universe and the energies involved. The Magician card is here to remind you that you already possess these resources and to have some faith in your abilities and perhaps to take that leap, to act on your intuition and your drive and to just go for it and to create what you think it is that you want to make.